It's blessed. It's blessed. Who's ready for some boom, baby? Boom! New year, new me, new sun. I think not. This is the same old sun from yesterday. Remember? Today's Wednesday. That was just Tuesday. And your time better be well spent because I'm rising and shining this morning. Rise and shine, even on a cloudy day. Keep saying, Mark Saint, Saints addiction, mostly Saints. They won't let me have addictions. They won't let me be on my mission. Shit, some people are fucking flying out right now. They're like, I'm out, bitch. It was nice to see you. You know, I'm all here for a good time, not a long time. So let's start the morning marijuana motivation. Saints addiction, aka mostly Saints. Let's go, like. So, how was your New Year? Are you sober? Shit, I know. Went all in, didn't we? Most people do. You know, they need a regular ass Tuesday, regular old schmegular ass Tuesday. Now it's Wednesday, and I'm already thinking about my dollar tacos on Wednesdays. You know what I mean? Time well spent. And it goes to show, you know, especially if you show yourself what you purchased, especially for Christmas or last Christmas or especially 10 years ago. And you go, man, that was so poignant for me, right? It was so on point to have got wasted that night. You know, it was so on point to drive that car while I was drinking. It was so on point to pretend that I was okay inside. And I think these moments trick us up. Of course there's fireworks. Of course there's energy. Of course it's a moment. And then there's moments you can't control. It just kind of dipped into my head, and I don't know why. I don't know. I do maybe because I'm high, or maybe it's the morning motivation, or however it plays, right? New year, new me. I'm still smoking weed. Finished the last of the blunt from yesterday, and I figured I'd smoke the hay while I was walking around today in the haze, you know, and thought to myself, plastic pocket challenge, just how the time is spent. Is this like the fuck? Just how the time is spent. I don't know. Oh, these must be fireworks, bro. What the fuck? I don't know. But either way, let's throw them away. Either way, let's stop throwing away the time. Either way, let's start allocating. Let's start being about it. Let's literally account for it. You know, let's be the accountant for our time this year, not our lives. This isn't a new year, new me, New Year's resolution. You know, this is energy, right? What kind of energy can I muster with hyper focus? Check it out. Cars on shirts. This looks like a really cool car. With hyper focus, no distraction, and allocate. What's coming out of this? Allocate my time. And I mean, most of us, what the fuck is this thing? We'll just spend it frivolously. You know, like we got it like that, you know. I was telling my mom, I was like, I don't want to spend it in anger. I knew I was going to I'll talk to you next year, you know. And in that next year, right, I found still love and understanding, but also people that want to be repeating the same behaviors, mom included, you know, friends included, people that don't seem to be able to break the bubble or break the routine or break the habit. Whew. Get that out of here, if you know what I mean. And that's unfortunate, bro. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Our time isn't spent like we ought to. You know, you would think that we'd have more time. You would think that we had so much more time because that's what they said. They were like, you know, when they first invented the TV, they were like, nobody's going to watch this thing. And then when we get a chance, that's all we do is we watch. You know what I mean? We watch each other. We watch the screens. We stare, if you know what I mean. People staring at me right now. You know, I always like, what are you staring at? And they'll have to figure it out, right? They'll have to figure out what they put their eyes on. They'll have to figure out attention equals time. They'll have to do the equation, hopefully, before there's no time left. At 45, I'm half my life. I touch my chest and I know it to be true. Sometimes it doesn't want to beat and sometimes it do. And in that, I'm like, what do I really want to do? There's my boy. He's making shots. Nice. What do I really want to do with this? One little precious gold nugget, you know? If it was gold in your hand, you would hide it. You would safeguard it, right? You would try to find more. But as we spend it, and spend it frivolously like we like to be. There's my boy, he's shooting shots, he made it, nice. You know, that's what ends up happening. Shoots it again. Nicely done, bro. Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Nice. Plastic pocket challenge. Dare you to grab some plastic and put in your challenge. So, morning, boys. Happy New Year. Yep, 2025 for the shot. Yeah. That was dope. For the shot of your lives, bro. The shot of your life is out there waiting for you to take it, and today's the day that you say, I will. You know, like Homeboy was saying, he was saying, billionaires aren't born, you know, like they're made. And people want to be made out of the stuff that billionaires are made out of. This chick's walking around in their shoes. Look at that, grounding. That's smart. Look at that. She got her boots right there. That's real smart. Don't mind me, I'm just going to be the pocket challenge. You know, and that's what we're on, bro. We're on a challenge to challenge our time to be useful. You know, these are the times. Big bump, big. I try not to touch as much, but damn, here we are. I'm gonna throw it away, rinse off my hand. But you know, 10 yards away. Come on. But that's what it is, you know. We could be spinning our wheels, just staring at the ceiling. I've been there, done that. I can't believe I did it for so long. Some of us will be so mad that we didn't do what we were glad to do or wanted to. Oh, here comes another one flying over you. Can't see it. I hear it, but the clouds are so thick I can't see it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I hear that bitch. I hear you, bitch. I hear you, bitch. And you better be hearing me, bitch. Not me bitching, but you, the bitch inside you. To go like, I don't want to do that anymore, bro. I don't want to call the popcorn on the ceiling. You know, I used to count the popcorn on the ceiling and just waste the days and waste the times and maybe just watch the clouds go by. Not anymore, bro. Some of those people that are watching the clouds go by are astrologers, bro. You know what I mean? Some of the people that while you sleep, they're working harder, bro. And not to be a complete morning motivation, let the sun shine on me when I say this, but it's a choice of how you spend your time. If you spent your time like you spent your dollars, and they're probably directly correlated, you would see that there's no discipline in it. Just like I had to look at my shit, man. I don't want to be disciplined with my diet. I don't want to be disciplined with my time. I don't want to be disciplined with my money. I want to spend. And that's what he was saying. The billionaires, 99% of us don't have the discipline to keep our ends, right? Most of us, especially young adults, want to have fun in the end, right? Go out 1 or 2 nights a week, you know, be able to buy your friends dinner or lunch, go on that trip, book it with them, take the time off and afford it, right? We go for the easy stuff. We go for the delicatessens, you know, that, what was the word they would use again? Get this knee right. What's the word? Demure, right? You got to demure that attitude. And of course, we want everything to be fluffy and rich and and extravagant, if you will. Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous. I actually met him. I think he died, Robin Leach, but here in Las Vegas, LBOG. But Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous was a show when the TV had knobs, and I used to have to go up and change the channel for my grandma. And this fat bastard with an English accent would say, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. You know what I mean, mate? And I'm like, no, I don't know what you mean. I can't seem to find in my realm what the fuck you're talking about. Until I started to see it for myself and realize that there's a whole life. Check out that fanning. Shit, I want to take a quick picture. So there's a whole life out there, bro. Of course, it's as soon as I pull up, guess what? Action. Always some action. I don't know. Like, what's going on? Oh, homeboy's already taken down the already deflated. New Year's gone, bro. New Year's done and gone, bro. Dusted. That's just how fast time is moving. And this is what he was saying, right? So he was saying, first of all, that he was privileged enough to be born a white male in the 60s. He didn't even notice that he was surrounded by other white males, that all the privileges went to him and his colleagues, that all of his colleagues looked like him. And then this was the invention of the writing, some of the things are the wind to their tails, right? Coat tails, right? But the wind at their back, or the wind in their wings, right, was the 90s tech bubble, right? So he was around entrepreneurs. Why are people so close to me? I'll never know, bro. Did you see that? I don't know, bro. I don't know. How close can you get? That's a pretty big parking lot. You know what I mean? Fuck. So, and be next to the 90s tech boom, right? So that allowed him to grow, right? There were certain things that he was going to say. First of all, I'm a white male. Second of all, I'm born in America. Third of all, I was born in California, which gave him optimal experience to be near the tech industry that just so happened to boom in the 90s when he was 30 years old in his full-time prime entrepreneur years. So looking at people that do this, right? They acknowledge that some of their success wasn't necessarily just on them. Hold up. Let me put this under my back. That's right, bro. And same for the homeboy that's doing the podcast show. He's like, my brother, his older brother, had worked at like Lehman Brothers. Let's just say Lehman Brothers because that matches. But had worked somewhere and when he started making money, he's like, all right, bro, I'm going to manage your money for you. So like, his hand of God with money, this thing that people all care about more than anything, right, is the thing that no one else wanted to focus on. This dude spent the first, he said, 45 years of his life completely obsessed about being financially stable, right? More than anything, this was like a fear in his world. So, you know, it's not like these things are by happenstance, right? There's some luck and chance. Nobody wants to talk about the luck and the chance, you know, that my spiritual or my business mentor, Rich Abajian, when he was playing handball with Cliff Finley, they didn't know that he was going to be the manager or GM later. I'm sure of it. Why do I hear people near me? I do, man, everywhere I go. I don't know, I'm at a dog park, but they keep coming. I feel like I'm at the grocery store when the single women come around and it's just like, yo, I need some privacy or private time. Anyway, but yeah, bro, he was going all the way in to a system that was set up for him. Yeah, perfect place. Perfect place to put some dog shit near my face, you know, especially when I'm afraid of dogs. And then come all the way back. Some people's kids, bro, there's trash cans over there. I know, I walk around here all the time, but you know. Wouldn't it be great if they did their business while you're at? And this guy's talking about it too. Like, this would be nice if all these guys just disappeared from life. Hold up, dude. I don't know. I'm trying to fucking talk here, but you know, all of a sudden it's a fucking speech. But anyway, for the people that are polite, right? For the people that are acting right, for the people that are super focused, your boy included, right? I'm speaking myself here. The guy was saying that this wasn't just all by his hard work, right? If it was hard work that made you rich, why haven't you ever seen a rich donkey? Yeah, I'll wait. But but then again, I won't. This message is brought to you by Roken Vapes, champion of vapes, right here. Click it 5 times for the Bar Pro. Yes, bro. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Eight seconds. Yeah. John Wee Club. All right, let's get away from these people. But you can't get away from yourself, and you can't get away from this planet, and you can't get away from your thoughts. And what these billionaires were talking about is not only how they kind of lucked out, but also a lot of this stuff was their attention and lifespan, right? So for him, like he said, his hyper focus for the first 45 of his years was financial independence. And I think of my own brother too, who saved like every penny, even since we were kids. He didn't want anybody to, thank you. See, she turned around and walked away from me. I love it. Give me some space, personal space, and be able to turn that space inward, right? And say that for nothing, I only have a certain amount of time to spend on this life. And when I do spend it, right, if I spent it like I spent money, like my emotions, with every feeling, I have no discipline to the action, right? And if I'm a man of action, or if I'm somebody that lives by a code or has any sort of discipline, I want to be able to see myself control myself a little bit here, right? And if I can't control time, I can allocate it. I can literally say what I'm going to spend my time on. And that's where we all can excel. Any one of us could spare 15 minutes a day and perfect a new trade, or perfect piano, or hell, making basketball shots. He's out here every day. Practice makes perfect, but it also puts your brain in a realm where it's operating on different vibrations, right? It's literally trying to figure it out, and all of us have an opportunity to figure it out, right? That's the amazing part, is that we have the time of our lives to find out what's in our mind and spend that time, that mind power, that willpower on things that we want and that are designed. This is like literally Designs by Saints. This is literally, like I said, my life design. But I digress, because I was like thinking in my head, I was like, usually I travel and I'm overseas every time, and I have it owned by a clock, but I allocated time, you know? I spent time with my grandma and my mom and my aunts, and thank them for their time, and hear stories about them. When my Aunt Robin used to hang out with Dr. Buss, Jerry Buss, and she knew all the Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant. She used to have to watch, what's his face? Good morning. No worries. Watch the guy named Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens was out there too, and like all these famous motherfuckers. And this dude's being a billionaire by being focused, by being a doctor. I never knew Dr. Buss or Jerry Buss was a doctor. I didn't know that he had fucking had all these star athletes at his own beck and call. You know what I mean? Like, this is almost like, you know, me making Innosec after printing an hour. That needs necessity. And it's just like life by design, designed by saints. I believe it. And you best believe it. You best believe, even your hot tour, you know, you'll be on your knees soon enough. Isn't that right? P. Diddy, everybody else. Everybody takes their turn, homie. I love that everybody has to learn hubris, and that they have to learn ridiculousness, and that they have to learn themselves too. I'm telling you, bro. Time well spent, homie. Spent with who? All right, like if anything in New Year, it was a calculation of who you're gonna spend it with, who you're gonna kiss, what kind of energy persists. And this is in the New Year, and you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna constantly keep this routine. I'm gonna do the same thing over and over again and expect different results. And I'm on some, no ma'am, no sir, I got news for you. Yeah, bro. When I was in South Korean prison, and I bring this up for a reason, is because all of a sudden my time wasn't my own. And for somebody that believes in ultimate freedom, I think there's an Anarchy A back there. Why is there so many cigarette butts? Back here, right? Because I do believe in freedom, I believe in my ultimate freedom to do what I want with my time and my mind and make my life my own. I haven't worked for over like 15 years. And now it's such a normalcy. Look at him move. Look at this old man move. Yeah! Look at these old men move. They could be sitting in front of a fucking... Yeah! Aloha! That's fucking dope, dude. He's so much happier than me. Anyway, it's not competition. It's on a mission. And I was like, this kind of wishing, right, that these things would transpire without any perspiration, without perspiring, we would be delusional, that we think that someone's going to just meet all of our needs. I remember the gold digger. You're going to give me 100 grand. You're going to buy me a car. You're going to buy me a purse. The house is mine. Your money is mine. And it was just like, how delusional that somebody that knows how to manage money, right, who learned the art of managing money. You don't know this, but this billionaire, I don't know his name, white dude with glasses and a bald head, but he put his first like $200 at 13 years old on Columbia Pictures. And then he'd be getting a phone call from his buddy, and every week he didn't have many friends. He would show up, and this guy said, "Hi, I'm whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop." And he went into like Merrill Lynch, and they were rude to him or didn't acknowledge him. Then he went across the street. Let's call it Lehman Brothers again because it's gone. And some guy came up to him, shook his hand, and took this little kid under his arm. The luck of his life was that this guy would teach him financial lessons every week. He didn't have any friends, so he hung out with him. And he got fucking stock advice. Like, the fuck? You know what I mean? Who does that at 13? My brother Jeremy would be like, yo, let's go watch the Raiders of the Lost Ark. He's like, I need this $10 to invest in Columbia Pictures. People are different, man. They allocate their wealth and their time differently. And this is why I keep saying, some things are meant to be. I was meant to be with my family. It's not even really that cold out, bro. Like, the sun's out a little bit underneath the shade, but, bro, there's no snow on the ground. I'm not freezing my balls off. I've been really enjoying this, like, summerish winter. I was going to say wintry summer, but call it what you want. But, yeah. But whatever you do, make the phone call. Hire us, Intersect.ai. We'll give you an AI voice call. Or like what I did the other day. Grab this whole paragraph from the Insight Partners. Then it was just like, it took the Speak to Swell, the Read For Me app that we have, 28 minutes to read to me, bro. That's 28 minutes that I'm not on my phone bent over and trying to figure it out. That's 28 minutes that I'm not on my fingers trying to dial it out at speeds that are too slow for the 25th century. Okay, I'm going to call it the 25th century because we're in 2025. If humans are to make it past another 25 years, and we already went through the C2Ks, the Y2K, and the what else do they call it? Year 2000. That was 25 years ago. That's how fast it goes, dude. Time gone. I've almost been going live for 25 minutes. It's like seconds to the universe, isn't it? You know what I mean? When it's been working on itself for billions of years, and you come around with your fake ass chemtrails coming through, Can you see them? Let me turn the camera. Can you see them? They're racing. And that's how I'm allocating my time. I'm watching clouds go by. I'm watching chemtrails grow while someone's up there actually flying that plane, getting paid, doing something with their life, probably with a smile on their face, like this guy playing basketball to my left. Like, you know what I mean? What do you have to bitch about? Why aren't you working on your piano, bro? I don't get it. Like me, I just don't get it. I set up my life this way because I wanted to get it, bro. I wanted to get the fuck out of here. I wanted to fucking be able to hit the go button, be able to do so. And not fear, bro. Like none. I have no fear about the designs I'm about to make. I have no fear about the people that are around me or whatever they partake. I have zero fear or concern for any of that. What I have is an impetus for time management. Like I'm 45. The guy looked at the wheel. It was like a spool of copper, right? And he was like, I almost had this full when I was fucking first using it. You know what I mean? And now it's fucking gone. He's like, half of it's gone, more than all of it's gone. And he was having a moment to be like, holy shit, time's gone by so fucking fast, it disappears. And that's what we have to learn all these years, is that time disappears, man. It's undefeated. It doesn't give a shit about you. And I think that's what it says. Like, nobody cares. It should be saying no time cares. Because it's not any body. It's all the bodies. It's all the beings. It's the person. It's the dog. It's the bush. All of us are on a clock. We think it's absolutely fantastic to be born on a planet that has water and gold and all sorts of mixtures of shit, air, a fucking atmosphere that we can even inhabit and grow. But even then, everything you know and everything you own is all going back to the pit. You know, they talk about time well spent. They used to calculate this. But let's think about like Rome, right? How long was Rome ago? 2,000 years ago? 5,000 for the Egyptians? Whatever, bro. They go into the pits of our like trash and see what we threw away, bro. Still, like long time ago, after the bacteria has been long gone, and the things that we would throw away or things that we would waste our time on. And sometimes you got it like that. Like if you're in the movie In Time, and you have the luxury to have time, then that is it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. And that's all of us, bro. All of us are trying to make the most out of our time, the most out of our life, and the most out of our money. But our habits and our discipline aside, usually it doesn't present itself. So why say New Year, New Me or New Year's resolution when you don't have any new habits to switch to? That's exactly what Saint's Addiction was. There has to be a switch. Some switch went off on this man's brain when he was 13 to go, I want to be an investor. Some switch went off in me and said, I want to be a traveler, you know? And some switch is going on this dude that he wants to hold his coffee and let his dog walk around with no leash and shit behind me. I don't know. These kind of things happen on a regular. But what isn't going to happen on a regular is me wasting time this year. I promise you, it's all in a sec. Like everything's happening in seconds. It's like the 5-second rule, you know? If you launch out of bed in 5 seconds, if you put the cigarette down for another 5 seconds, then double it. Now it's 10 seconds. Now double it again. It's 20 seconds. And pretty soon you're beating the demon, you know what I mean, inside of you. And there's all of us have this demon. All of us have this weird way of being ourselves or our egos or our patterns. And I was just like, you know what? Time well spent, man. Time well spent might be in relaxation. This last year and a half was time well spent. And I'm grateful for it. It's been healthy on my body. I'm no longer on lose weight for my yearly advanced. Fucking shit, bro. You know, that's already happened. What it is now is to be effective with my time, right? No more years go by. No more fake relationships. No more bullshit, bro. You got to make the most of your time, and that's what I've been doing. So I do a half hour in the morning, but literally I'm still walking. You know, I was still doing me. That's going to be for sure. But I'm going to be less on this thing is the plan. So have a blessed day. I hope you get off of your phone and go outside and exercise. And don't forget to shine. And as always, peace and love. Don't forget Chi-Gathon. That means goodbye, but not forever in Finnish. And I will see you on the other side. soon as you like, share, and subscribe. The other side of your fear, the other side of the world, and the other side of your excuses. That's exactly where I'll be. Peace.